2, 1.
Hey everybody, this is Raging Wrestling Online's talk show. This is Nick.
And I'm Bill.
We're here to you tonight on the night of the WWE's 25th anniversary of the Royal Rumble.
Yes, sir.
Should be an exciting night, should be an intriguing night. It's the first time ever in the history of the WWE that they've taken the time to announce that every WWE superstar is eligible to enter the Rumble.
Which is kind of weird, but hey, it works.
Makes you wonder who's going to show up.
I just hope Hornswoggle's not in there for another 20 minutes.
Also on
He's
the card.
He's a piece of shit.
Also on the card for tonight's event is Dolph Ziggler versus CM Punk for the WWE title with John Laurinaitis as the special guest referee, which should be a good match because
those two guys are athletically gifted. They should put on one hell of a show together.
They put on great matches every time. And also on the card is the Big Show, Mark Henry, and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat steel cage match.
And yeah, that I just want Daniel Bryan to get his teeth kicked in.
Well, the thing is, the way that works is they're turning him into a slimy heel, so he's going to kind of just slip out of that match and with the title, I believe.
You think so?
I believe.
We'll see what happens.
It's against all odds. Mark Henry's hurt again, and I don't think that they'll put the title on the Big Show.
Me neither. And it's a shame. He's been with the company since 1999.
They've done a good job of turning Daniel Bryan into a slimy little bastard, though.
Well, that's because he was never good as a face. His music hits, everybody's like, oh, I'm going to go get popcorn.
He's good as a heel, though, and he's good on the mic as a heel.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with him.
Yeah.
And also on the card, no Divas matches.
Thank you, Jesus.
Will be John Cena,
and
whether or not he will embrace the hate against Kane.
You want to hear my prediction for this? I predict that he will get the enraged feeling, he will embrace the hate, and he will beat the living dog shit out of Kane, but he won't beat him.
They could throw the match out. Could be like he just beats the shit out of Kane DQ type scenario.
Yeah.
I believe this, and this is where I'm going to go with this. I do not believe what many on the internet feel is going to happen, and I believe you feel this way also, that Cena will turn heel prior to his match with The Rock.
No.
I don't believe he's going to turn heel. I believe they're going to make him an edgier, tweener type. I believe the WWE stance with John Cena is if you like him, you will cheer for him, and he is a babyface. If you don't like him, you will boo him, and there's nothing they can do to change your mind, and he's a heel to you personally. And he's the biggest heel around in that the fans want him to turn heel, and he won't give them what he wants. He's not giving the fans what they want. It makes him a heel.
He's the Hulk Hogan of the 21st century. Vince McMahon rammed Hulk Hogan down everybody's throats back in the day, back in the 80s, and the fans actually turned against him because they were tired of seeing his shirt torn off, they were tired of seeing a leg drop and everything like that. So I think if John Cena turns edgy but doesn't turn heel, because he's already heel with half the crowd anyway. All the jealous fat guys sitting in a freaking sitting in a stadium chanting Cena sucks, and all the hot girls and little kiddies chanting Let's Go Cena. I think this version of John Cena might get over with the whole entire crowd because he's still a face, but he's got an edge to him, like the older version of what he used to be before they turned him into a cartoon character.
My general thought is this. You're going to see him go back to the character he originally debuted in the WWE as, and that's Ruthless Aggression.
I would love to see that. He's
going to embrace the hate and become the Ruthless Aggression John Cena, the John Cena that just shows up, kicks ass, and goes home.
Yes.
I believe that The Rock is, the whole angle they're going to go with is The Rock is going to come back looking for the fluffy, Fruity Pebble John Cena, who's even on the box of Post Fruity Pebbles right now as we speak.
Counteracting everything they're trying to do.
And he's going to get this Ruthless Aggression, angry John Cena, and that's the angle they're going to go with. No, everybody knows, there's no denying, there's no doubt that in Miami he's going to be booed by 95% of that audience.
But you also got to take into consideration, when was the last time The Rock was cheered as a competitor at WrestleMania? WrestleMania
20.
20?
Him and McFoley versus Batista and Orton or Flair or whatever, it was Evolution.
Well, I remember when he wrestled Hogan.
18.
Booed out of the freaking arena.
19. Who did he wrestle?
When he wrestled Stone Cold at 17.
19. He wrestled Austin too.
17. Yeah, 19. He wrestled him as a heel. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know how the fan reaction is going to be.
He's in his hometown. And he's wrestling Cena.
Well, it all depends on how edgy Cena gets. If he comes in as the Fruity Pebbles guy, then yeah.
Who is your prediction on the winner of the Royal Rumble match tonight?
My prediction? Well, you said the participants in the other matches, if I'm correct,
Are
participate
allowed.
in the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler, he's going to win it.
My thought is this. I've got a handful of guys. I want to get them all out there. I don't want to just go with one guy. I want to recognize a handful of names. I personally believe Chris Jericho wins the Royal Rumble. And I believe that the end of the world as you know it, the world as you know it, is the winner of the Royal Rumble gets a title match at WrestleMania. How many times have you heard them say that? This year, in the build-up, they said the winner gets a main event at WrestleMania. They haven't said a title match.
They haven't said a title match. You're right.
Chris Jericho's going to win and want to cash it in on The Undertaker and the streak. My thought, that sucks because he's not going to beat The Undertaker, and he should.
You get that match, and you know right there, Jericho just coming back, he's not going to end the streak. Plus, you know, Taker is going for 20-0, so he could be going up against Jesus, and, you know, he's going to win.
My thought is that Taker gets 20-0 and either never wrestles again or retires 20-0 or comes back next year and loses.
I think he's going to retire 20-0. I do.
If Jericho doesn't win the Rumble, I think other possibilities include, I think Dolph Ziggler's a very good chance. I think Cody Rhodes has a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
I think Orton has a really good chance, even though I hate his guts because they're in St. Louis and he just came back from the back injury.
I don't like him either.
I think that he came back Friday night on SmackDown hurts his odds to win. I think if he was a surprise entry, like they did with Edge and Cena and those guys when they were hurt.
Why didn't they do that? Why did not... You guys, I mean, if you want to comment on this with the video, you know, it'll be on like a half hour before the Royal Rumble. Why didn't they save Randy Orton as a surprise entrant? That to me killed the whole thing.
I think Wade Barrett has a good chance to win.
Yeah, I kind of like Wade Barrett. He's an old English street brawler.
With the Barrett barrage.
Yeah.
On Wade Barrett with the Barrett barrage.
Feels like you could slam a freaking whole case of Guinness and whoop your ass, you know?
I think Sheamus has a good chance to win, too.
I like Sheamus, too, man. I like him.
Anybody outside of who I just named would surprise me, unless something goes down and they plan on unifying the titles and either the World Heavyweight or WWE Champion wins the Rumble, Punk or Daniel Bryan.
I still think Dolph's going to win it. But he needs to get rid of Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, because now he can talk.
Yes.
Before he was bad on the mic.
When he was Mikey in the Spirit Squad.
Even when he was first Dolph Ziggler, he was bad on the mic. Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
But now, and they used Vicky to get him over as a heel, but now I believe his promo classes have paid off.
And please, somebody needs to write a petition to get Jack Swagger the hell off of WWE TV, or get a coach to fix his lisp.
It's disappointing because he's a really good wrestler, but I don't like him. Like, nothing draws me to him.
I get up and take a leak every time his match. I don't care
cannot
who's
like
wrestling.
wrestler. I don't like The Miz. But I can see why he's on TV.
With his veneers.
And he does a good job at making me hate him.
He's just one of them punks you want to beat the shit out of. You don't even know him. You know, you walk in a bar, sitting there drinking beers with his collar popped up.
He makes his faces and the way he dresses and the way he presents himself. I want to kick his ass. Which is what he does. This is what he's supposed to be.
Yeah, bash a beer mug upside his head.
Yeah, I can't see them ever. I saw something online maybe that should turn him babyface. I could never see myself cheering for him.
He was a babyface when he first started. He didn't get over. Remember when he wore them foil, stupid looking.
Magnet.
Yeah, and then before that, he would do the little interludes with the crowds at the pay-per-views and stuff like that. Yeah, Miz sucks, man. R-Truth, I don't know what they're doing with him.
Now I have stayed. R-Truth's fucking hilarious.
I know he's hilarious. What are you gonna do with him?
As long as they give him a microphone every show, I don't care what they do with him.
Yeah.
I stayed away from the internet, from the wrestling websites yesterday and today, because last year I let the wrestling websites spoil the Diesel and Booker T surprises, which was kind of disappointing.
Well, thanks for telling me, because I have not read.
That was last year.
When
Diesel and Booker T came out.
You're right. You're right.
I let it ruin it for me last year, and I stayed away from it. I did see Friday. I saw 3 potential names, which aren't any surprise or I don't care.
Yeah.
I saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I don't care. The Road Dogg, he works backstage, so that's not a surprise.
Hacksaw's still alive?
Yeah.
News to me.
But I mean, I wouldn't see Hacksaw Jim Duggan and go, "Oh, that's cool." I would go, "Really?"
I would be like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know?
I saw Road Dogg's name, which isn't a surprise because he's a backstage agent now. Maybe you'll see Road Dogg and R-Truth
Road
together.
Dogg was a
They used to be a tag team, Road Dogg and K-Quick.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe you see them get together.
K-Quick, he needs to adopt that old persona back.
I liked his real name when he used his real name in TNA.
Ron Killings.
Ron the Truth.
Yeah. Yep.
And And that's the name he used. Have you ever seen The Wrestler, the Mickey Rourke movie, The Wrestler?
Yeah, he was in it.
As himself.
Talking normal, which blew me away. So, I don't know, man, but it's going to be a good Rumble.
I agree.
Your
Third name I saw that may be a surprise entrant may have caught me off guard, but not too much because of the state of the current big storyline on the WWE's Road Warrior Animal.
That would be cool.
Which you may see. I don't know if you're going to see